and it's got elastic so you can eat your face off during the wedding. Today on Montana Danna, we're starting a new 30-day challenge because I'm doing some wedding prep. We're eating healthy, setting goals, and accomplishing them together. We start on Monday, so get ready and make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up for more lifestyle shenanigans. Good morning, my beautiful and lovely friends. So I have a wedding coming up. My brother is getting married, and so I'm gonna do a 30-day glow up. So two things. I'm about a month out of surgery, so I'm starting to feel a little better. Kind of in this middle ground where I'm not completely healed, but I'm wanting to get back to daily life. So trying to take it easy, but I also am badly in need of a glow up. So I'm gonna do a 30-day glow up. I'm gonna follow my glow up challenge that I do a couple times a year, just when I need a little refresh. So that's the first reason I'm doing a 30-day glow up. The second reason is my brother's getting married, so I also want to feel and look my best for his wedding, and it's always just nice to have a date to help me stay motivated when getting back into my health and fitness goals. Now, I'm not going to be able to do exactly my 30-day glow up challenge just because I won't be able to use my core a ton. I'm still healing from surgery, so I'm going to modify it. I'm going to do a lot of sitting workouts where I'm in a chair doing curls and leg extensions, and I can do squats. I'm just going to make sure that I'm really well supported, wearing my Spanx and my pregnant lady band. You know how it goes. But I have to show you something. This gorgeous beauty is the reason I want to do a little glow up challenge, because this is a stunning dress and I want to feel stunning in it. And I feel pretty good right now physically. I think it's just when your body's healing, you just kind of feel a little bit bleh. You know what I mean? It just feels a little bit bleh. So I'm gonna try this on today, see how it fits. I need to send my brother some pictures. He sent me a bunch of dresses to choose from, and I had to choose the one with the gorgeous sheer bows in the back. They are just so gorgeous. Also, they're adjustable, so there's a little wiggle room. I still have a lot of swelling in my abdomen, so I feel like this will be nice and flattering. It's nice and tight up top by the ribs, and you can adjust it. And it's got elastic so you can eat your face off during the wedding. And then my favorite is to have a little pop leg. Got a little slit in the side. So how gorgeous is this dress? Beautiful color. It looks great because I have like hazily green eyes. So purple is a great color, especially this light purple is really pretty. Can't wait to dance my pants off in this. I'm excited about it. And I think we're doing flower crowns. Very excited about it. It's gonna be fun. So I'll try this on in a little bit. But when I do these 30-day challenges, I always like to have daily goals that I accomplish. They can be very small, like remembering to put your moisturizer on at night. They can be bigger goals, like doing an hour of workout. But if you guys want to join in a 30-day glow up challenge, which I hope you will, set your own goals. You can just set 2 or 3 a day. So I wrote out my goals last night, and my first one is to get 10,000 steps in a day. I already went out and walked this morning, starting at 1,000 steps. I love to get out into nature and just see a pretty view. Oh, and we have birds in the front yard. Check it out. So a couple weeks ago, Andy noticed this little hummingbird's nest in the trees in the front yard. Look how cute this little hummingbird friend is. And it has 2 little teeny weeny eggs that it's been perching on for who knows how long. I love this little bird friend. And then I also noticed another nest on the other side. So here's the hummingbird. And then right over here, there's the robin. Do you see his little tail feathers and his eye? Hi, buddy, you're so pretty. So Robin flew away, and I peeked my camera into the nest, and look what we found. A robin egg! A really pretty blue robin egg. And we've been keeping an eye on these eggs for the last couple weeks, and not only were there 2, and then 3. There's 3.
What?
Seriously.
Take pictures.
Okay, I lied. There wasn't 3 eggs. There are now 4 blue robin eggs. And I've just really been enjoying keeping an eye on these little guys every day. So far I have 5,000 steps. I got to visit my furry little nature friends in the trees. I visit the birds like 3 times a day. Can somebody tell me the precise age that you start paying attention to birds? Like, I know my dad had binoculars and he would look at the birds down the hill. And now I love the birds. What age did that happen? 33? 41? I don't know. I don't know when that happened, but I'm very excited to go visit my bird friends every day. I've gotten to the point where they're not afraid of me too, so I can actually walk up to the robin and be like, hey Rob, what's up? And I can go talk to my little hummingbird friend. I love my little birds. They're so cute. I've just been enjoying all of the naturey things. Like, first thing I do when I wake up is I make my bed. That's actually not one of my goals. That's something I've gotten to the habit of, and it doesn't even feel like a goal anymore. It's just something I do. So yeah, I wake up, make the bed, and then this is the first thing I do every morning. This is my second favorite part of the morning. Look at the pomegranate tree. It's blooming. It's so pretty. Love getting some fresh air and birds in the morning. Now for my first favorite part of the morning. Dang it. Yes, yes. Goal number 2 for me, since I have been feeling so crappy and I've been so sluggish and just, oh, you know, I've just been wearing these pants for the last 30 days straight while recovering. Who wants to come over and roast mallows? We're gonna burn these later. But goal number 2 is to get dressed up every day and feel my best. I've been feeling a little off because my stomach, it has changed in the last month. I was expecting laparoscopic surgery and for them to save my ovary. That's what I was hoping for. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4 little dots across my belly. Instead, I have a C-section cut, and then there's like a golf ball sized lump in my belly. And a lot of you brought up a great point in the last video where I talked about this, where you're saying, shouldn't you be grateful for your body? Of course, I'm very grateful for my healing. I'm so grateful for my beautiful body. It just is taking me a little bit of time to adjust to my new body because I was not expecting to have a golf ball in my abdomen nor a C-section cut. And it's just taking me some time to adjust, having some feelings around that, and that's just been my experience. But things aren't black and white, right? I can still love my body, know it's important, and of course my health is absolutely number 1. But since I am feeling some feels with my changing body, I am going to feel my best every day with the beautiful body that I do have. So I'm gonna look my best and feel my best every day. My body is healing and I'm so grateful for that. My scar will fade. Can't see it in the shirt. I have a scar from up here down to here on my back and it is almost completely gone. I got spinal fusion surgery 20 years ago and I barely noticed the scar. So I know time heals all wounds, literally. And also it takes some time to adjust to my new body. So I've just really needed a glow up lately. I really haven't gotten ready for a month. I've been sleeping in this chair for 30 days straight. And I spent the last couple days cleaning and organizing and just getting everything feeling really groovy and really nice. So I'm gonna sleep in the bed for the first time since surgery. So yeah, I just need a physical and mental glow up. I feel like I'm starting a new chapter. I'm breathing some new life into these walls and kind of have a fresh start. So if you want to join me in the 30-day challenge, I hope you will. Let me know in the comments what your goals are, even if it's just one goal a day that will help you improve your life in some way in the next 30 days, whether it's journal writing or working on a project you've wanted to start forever. It can be anything. Every time I start a new challenge or anytime I'm training someone, the first thing I do that helps me reach my goals is start feeling the best I can right now with the body I have. Start dressing up, feeling great, because the better you feel, the more energy you're gonna have to work out. And the better I feel, the more likely I am to eat this and these instead of chocolate, which I have 0 of in my pantry because I've taken everything out of the house that's snacky or filled with sugar, so I only have healthy options to choose from, and that's been helping out a ton. More on the diet goals later in the video. If working out feels treacherous and you're not seeing the results yet and you're feeling low and down, it's not going to be sustainable for you to keep working out and taking the daily steps toward your goals. So for me, really important to feel good wherever my body's at when I'm starting a new challenge. So I had to loosen my belt for a second and put on my pregnant lady strap because just started to feel a little pressure in my abdomen, but I'm really listening to my body, taking care of my body, but doing the best I can every day, feeling the best I can with wherever I'm at. I'm just happy to have enough energy to get ready during the day and not feel like I have to be horizontal all day, every day. So 10,000 steps is my first goal. Getting ready for the day is my second goal. I don't know if it's my ADHD, but it's sometimes really hard for me to get ready in the morning, but I always feel great once I do it. But I have to kind of multitask. Sometimes getting ready for the day feels like a waste of time. It's just so superficial. So it does boost my mood, but also while I'm getting ready, I either listen to a song I've been working on, go through a video edit, or listen to something inspirational. So I have to multitask while I'm getting ready in the morning, or it just feels like it's not worth it. Like I have two modes. I'm either like full glam or homeless dumpster trash. I wish I was joking. But yeah, feeling cute is not enough of a motivator for me to get ready in the morning. So I always have to multitask. Anyway, goal number 3 for me, if you are my brother who's getting married or the person they're getting married to, please discontinue watching the video. Okay, so I am presently making a quilt. It's called the double wedding ring quilt or something like that, but it's really pretty. Let me show you. Look how pretty this is. I have to make at least 20 of these squares. So I've made 4. So every day I'm going to crochet 1 square, and then by the time the wedding comes up, I'll have it done. This is just a huge undertaking. And also I have 2 other colors. So this one actually might land on my bed because it's the perfect color for my bed. I'm gonna make a total of 3 of these blankets. Look how gorgeous. See how it's like a double ring? But my brother's super cool and funky. I'm a basic creams and greens bitch. So I really like the macrame color. Maybe it's because filming, it just looks good as a backdrop. I don't know, it just feels nice and inviting. And then the pop of color really stands out. I love that. So anyway, my brother might like more of a mustard yellow color or a golden yellow color. And then his significant other might like more of a mauve color. So I'm gonna make 3 of them and I'll let them choose. Or, now hear me out, I could just make them the cream color, but I can make them seasonal little flowers to put inside here so they can change out the flowers. I could have like a summertime flower and they would just have a button on the end so you could put the button through there and then they'll stick in the blanket. I was also thinking of adding some sort of, what is the phrase when you get married? Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. So I'd like to incorporate that into this. I have a sweater of my grandmother's that she made I don't know, maybe 30, 40 years ago. And I would love to use the yarn from that sweater and incorporate it into this somehow. So maybe I'll make flowers out of that yarn and then kind of alternate them. So it's got like blue every 4 squares and then it has something new every 4 squares. I don't know what I could use for the something borrowed. I'm sure I'll come up with all sorts of ideas while I'm crocheting this, but just getting it started. So I almost feel like I should ask my brother what he wants before I spend 20 hours making this, literally. Yeah, each one of these takes a while. And my brother loves all the mustard colors and like 70s vibes, so that might be a good one for him. I'll probably just spoil the surprise and call him and ask. So anyway, I'm gonna crochet one of these squares, maybe 2 of them every night. By the end of 30 days, I should have at least 2 of the blankets finished. That's kind of a random goal, but that's something I need to remember to do every day in order to get it done by the wedding. So goal number 4 for me is a little self-care when it comes to my scar and stuff. So I am gonna put on this little silicone sheet. I'm also gonna do red light therapy later and privacy, obviously, but definitely putting a little effort in every day in making sure my scar is healing well. For my scar, I have been putting vitamin E oil on it. I also mixed it with a little rosehip seed oil. Rosehip oil. That's what I put on my face every day, is just pure vitamin E with the rosehip seed oil, whatever it is. So I've been putting that on my scar. Those are just a few quick things I can do every day to help with my healing. I also do a little bit of light massage, not deep into the muscle, but I have this like golf ball size tissue that I'm trying to massage out just very lightly. So I do that while I'm laying down at night. I also ice it and then put a hot pad on it, which just feels really good. So that's what I'm doing for my scar care. I think I'm gonna go put my Spanx under my jeans just to help hold everything in, give it a little compression. Speaking of Spanx, what? How though? But how? What? Oh, they must have sent me the arm Spanx. That must be what this is. Holy crap. How am I supposed to get this around my arse? I don't know, but this is just a knockoff brand. These aren't actually Spanx. The brand is pretty well, but I am going to possibly wear these under my dress during the wedding. I don't know. We'll see if I need them. We'll see if I can get them over my hips. So yeah, I'm a newbie to shapewear. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, I have a couple edits to do, so I'll try on my dress and share the rest of my goals with you a little later. All right, work is done. It's lunchtime. Time to loosen the belt a little bit. Whew. Not that it matters, but just for reference, I'm on this notch right here, and usually I'm on the third notch in. So my weight to me doesn't really matter, but I would like to be fitting into all my cute pants. These are my largest size pants, so they are the only ones that fit right now. A lot of my dresses won't zip up right now, and nothing wrong with that. I would just like to be fitting in all of my clothes very soon. Anyway, this is what's on the menu today. I'm doing kind of a surf and turf. I've got some leftover steak, some smoked salmon, just a little bitty piece of cheese that I didn't finish yesterday, and then some broccoli. So I'm doing mostly keto. And then when I have a lot of hunger, especially right before my period, I will eat some healthy carbs. I'll do a lower fat, higher carb day. I'll add in oats and rice and stuff like that and try and keep my fat to a minimum. But this is a nice high fat meal. We've got fat in the cheese, fat in the salmon, and then I cooked the steak in butter. So this is a nice healthy keto meal. I eat 2 bigger meals a day. That just works for my body. I intermittent fast, it's 1:14 right now. Of course it is, because my numbers are 11 and Andy's number is 4. I see 1s and 4s all of the freaking time. 0, 1, 1, 4. Anyway, so I'm gonna have 2 big keto meals today. If I do feel hungry in between meals, I'll just snack on fruit. I got a bunch of pears at Costco, so I'll have one of these, or I'll make a smoothie with yogurt, a bunch of berries. I have wild blueberries in the freezer, as well as frozen mango, strawberries, that kind of thing. So if I do feel hungry, which I often don't, I will have a snack. Typically I'll have my steak at night, but it just sounds good right now, but I eat eggs every day. So dinner tonight will most likely be egg bites, and then I have some pork sausages. This will heat up in the microwave in 30 to 60 seconds. It's super easy. Actually, I'll probably make burgers because I want to meal prep these so they're ready to go for the rest of the week. So maybe I'll have 2 egg bites and some burger patties and just keep it really simple. Probably eat some fruit, maybe make a smoothie. I like to keep it simple. And especially since I'm not going to be working out hard, I want to make sure my diet is on track so I feel and look my best for my brother's wedding. If I showed up to my brother's wedding looking the way I look right now, I would not be disappointed, but it's always fun just to challenge yourself a little bit, and I just want to feel as good as possible. Healthy foods is not only for looking good, it's for brain function, mood, all of the good things. Being a healthy weight is just the byproduct of putting good things into your body. I was eating a lot of soup while I was recovering, but I was also kind of depressed and sluggish all day, and just kind of eating crackers and cheese and sweets and just like stuff I shouldn't be eating while I'm healing, but I was just, eating my feelings a little bit. So it's gonna feel good mentally to get back on the healthy eating train, which I've been on for about a week and a half now, and I do feel better right now than I did. Oh my gosh, the first 3 weeks of healing was pretty rough, mentally, physically, all the things, trying to figure out where to move, selling the shisha. There's so much to catch you up on. But just eating healthy as much as possible. Omega fatty acids, protein, vitamins, and micronutrients. And then a little bit of Irish cheese for the soul. No, that's got some good nutrients in it as well. So nourishing the body and eating keto with carb cycling is Goal number 5 for me. Now, I really easily get addicted to sugar. So the first 2 weeks of eating keto is a little bit of a phase out process. I'll still have a little sugar here and there, but I'm on the other side where I no longer crave it. And I have a couple substitutes when I am craving sugar that might help you out a little bit. Now, there was a whole phase where people would drink tea in order to lose weight and like do it as a meal substitute. We don't do that. But if I do get a sweet tooth, I will make some tea. That's kind of how I curb my sweet tooth craving, or I will chew a piece of gum. Now, I like this gum because it has xylitol in it, which is really good for your teeth. So it not only curbs my sweet craving, but it's good for you. I'll leave a link in the description. But it's just nice to have a tea to sip on. I put in a little cream and a little honey. Even though I am eating keto, I do have sweeteners like I'll put barbecue sauce on my burger or ketchup on my burger. Don't worry about it too much. I will put honey in my tea, and that's worked well. Also, I'll have like a half a kombucha every day. Usually when I get a sweet tooth or feel like I want some sort of fun beverage, I will drink one of these. And yes, it does taste better out of a fancy ass wine glass. Thank you so much for asking. I'm gonna eat my food before it gets cold, and we'll see you for goal number 6. The moment of truth. Will she zip or will she not zip? Oh, we're so close. We're so close to zipping. Whew. I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there in time. Ooh, I love how it ties because you can cinch it in a little bit if you want. You can loosen it after dinner. It is stunning. I love this. Give the twins a little lift. There you go, girls. Looking good, looking good. I actually already feel great in this. So I don't really have much weight I need to lose or whatever. It's got the papa leg. We love a good papa leg. I'll be in heels. Oh my God, I love it. It's so pretty. So I'll just trim out a little bit so I can fully zip it up, and I love it. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like a woodland fairy nymph princess. That's what I feel like in this dress. It's so cute. It's so flattering around the bust. I love that I can tighten the waistline. I love it so much. Final goal is to practice music for an hour a day, whether it's writing music or learning how to better record, whatever it is. I just need to sit down for an hour and work on music stuff. And if you made it this far in the video and you'd like to join the 30-day challenge, I've left a link to my 30-day Soul Glow challenge. If you guys are interested, as a thank you for watching to the end of the video, I'm giving you 25% off the program. Just click the link and use code 25 and you'll get 25% off. It includes a daily meditation, journal prompt, and workout. So that's what's included in that. Otherwise, I hope you'll just follow along with me and let me know what your goals are down in the comments below. We're starting on Monday, so get prepared, get ready, get your pantry and your fridge stocked with healthy foods. Let's do a little 30-day glow up. See you then.